Can they see it? You think they can see it? I think they can see it. Can they see it? All right. Being black is dope. Welcome back to The Angry Teacher. If this is your first time here, we're going to talk about some educational stuff and how we can reach kids, all right, for the better. With that said, I'm Richard Williams, The Angry Teacher, and we're going to be talking about how to empower kids with a sense of responsibility. Today, hang around. We're going to learn today. All right, so everyone in the building thinks that I'm just this mean teacher, and hence the name of the whole channel is The Angry Teacher. They think I'm always mad and whatever, but it's because I don't baby kids. Especially because I teach high school. I mean, come on. You're getting ready to leave in a couple of months, so I don't have time to baby you. The world is not going to baby you. So with that said, even though there's a soft spot for them here, you still have to be responsible. And so I'm going to give you a couple of the tips that I use that you can use as well to get your kids, to give them that responsibility that they need for the next step in their lives. All right, let's get into it. All right, so number one, give classroom tasks. No matter what grade level you teach, give them tasks. Let the kids, you don't do everything. Sometimes I would have my copies made and I'd have the kids staple, or I'll call random kids to punch holes. Now with this pandemic situation, the blended learning and all that stuff, when we don't have a lot of kids, we can have, you know what, help me organize these desks. Help me wipe this down a little bit. But, you know, be careful. You know, within, you can make the judgment of what to give them to do, or how much you can give them to do, but let them do something. Don't have kids just sit down while they see you running around, organizing your space, organizing yourself, organizing things for them. If you know they're going to get in the way, obviously, you know, you don't do it. But for the most part, give kids something to do. Because, and you know, here's a tip I'm throwing in there. Especially those who would seem or deem problematic, give them something to do. Let them know that, wait a minute, you don't see me as a problem? You're gonna ask for my help? Yeah, I am, because you know what? We're all in this together. We're gonna try to learn today. So I'm gonna ask you to do me a favor. Make sure everybody who comes back, they bring back the bathroom pass. Or I need you to hand these papers out for me, or collect these papers, pick them up for me. All right, or whatever you need them to do. As you need to get accomplished, have some of your kids complete classroom tasks. It's important. Some of them don't have these jobs at home, so they don't learn the responsibility at home. So give it to them in the classroom. All right, that's number one. Coolest t-shirt ever. I found a company that is working with me with these cool t-shirts. I'm gonna give you more information in the description, talk about it a little bit later, but welcome back to the. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the little notification bell for the next Angry Teacher video, because you know it's gonna be dope, y'all. Number two, allow students to be organized or to organize. Give them space for it. I was in a group of teachers and on Facebook, and one teacher, I don't remember what the topic was we were talking about, and one teacher actually said that that's not her job to teach organization. I'm like, is she serious? When else are they gonna get? You're with them 8 hours a day. When else are you gonna teach them? Who else is gonna teach them? If the parents don't do it, or even if the parents do it, when you reinforce it, it becomes something, a life skill that they can work with, a life skill they need, organization. So that threw me, and you know, for my kids, for our kids, for the kids that we teach, they need to be organized at some level, because it's a skill that transcends high school, it transcends elementary, it transcends preschool. Whatever level you teach, they need some organizational skills. So everybody knows I have my kids keep binders, and that's one of the beginning of their organizational skills. They have to break it up in sections. They have to keep it neat. They have to keep everything I give them in those sections. All right. If that's not your thing, to keep a physical binder, have them do it electronically. If that's not your thing, just to have them keep stuff in organized spaces, then let them look around their classroom. Organize the classroom. Hey, Janie, that's out of place for me. Could you put that back for me, please? Or let's just clean this mess up. Or how can we organize this? Because I'm confused right now. I don't know which one goes where. And have them help you organize. You have to give kids space and the opportunity to be organized. I love this stuff, man. All right, number 3, moving on. In an effort to encourage kids to learn responsibility, allow them to mess up. Yeah, imagine that. Now, we all mess up in life, and kids, we know, we'll mess up. Don't make it a big deal. Just, oh, man, that happens to me all the time. But the point is not ending with the mess up. It's moving beyond the mess up. Here's what you do. If you give them a task and they don't accomplish it well, hey, don't worry about it, man. We'll get it next time. Try it again. Or, and that's why a lot of times I send work back with the kids. Get it right. Let's do this right. Why take an F when you have the opportunity to get an A? So, okay, you gave me F. Here's what you did wrong. Do me a favor, revise that bad boy, and then we'll fix the grade. All right. But my aim is not necessarily the grade. It's you learning how to mess up and move on from the mess up. Number 4. How else, the biggest example, the most quintessential example of responsibility is helping somebody else. Encourage community service. Now, in my district, it's a big deal for community service. I think most districts, for graduation, you need an embarrassing, 25 hours? What the heck is that? In any case, they're still forcing you to, be nice to people and help others, right? With that said, if the kids make it to 300, they get a cord at graduation. If they make it beyond that, I think it's just amazing, and I think they get a medal or something else. But in any case, that's important to me. Helping community. You know what? You don't like people. Go help some animals. Go to an animal shelter. Help the elderly. Clean up the neighborhood. And that's why I always take my boys in Epsilon to Baynanza. They go and clean up the beach, they clean up the bay, and we help the environment. Let kids know that to be responsible adults, you have to do something for somebody else. We cannot live in a silo. Human being, and that's why the pandemic was so hurtful for a lot of people. Depression and anxiety set in because I'm by myself and I cannot function. We are not that kind of species. So here's what we have to do. We have to be with people and help them as somebody has helped us. So I encourage community service. I give community service hours when feasible. I allow you guys to know that you need to care about your environment, care about where you live, care about who is in your neighborhood, care about your neighborhood, care about somebody other than you. Those are my 4 tips for encouraging kids to learn responsibility and to be responsible citizens in this global world. So you know what's up next, right? The Teacher's Lounge, where I keep my dope kids, man. Check them out. And thanks for coming to class today. I want y'all to go out there and be great. Hey, let's go out there and teach.